Now, this is the problem. Premier League clubs are starting to become savvy to those level of players. The players that clubs are looking to replace their stars who are about to leave for the hundreds of millions. So that's going to take away that kind of rung on the ladder. I tell you what I'm worried about, and I don't know what you think about this is, and it's linked to Enzo. I'm worried there's like a low to mid-level pipeline that might get choked for clubs like Benfica. So Carlos Alcaraz went from the Racing Club in Argentina to Southampton.
Yes.
And Benfica apparently had him identified as a potential Enzo replacement. Now, this is the problem. Premier League clubs are starting to become savvy to those level of players. The players that clubs are looking to replace their stars who are about to leave for the hundreds of millions. So that's going to take away that kind of rung on the ladder for a Benfica. So I think that's what hurts them. So then they can't get a player in, then they can't sell on anymore because they haven't got that player to sell on for the amount of money. Whereas it's now in Southampton to develop that player, and maybe they want to do the Benfica thing, get Alcaraz playing really well 1 year in the window, and then hopefully a Chelsea, Man United, and Arsenal comes in for him and pays the big money. And that's what worries me for teams like Benfica.
And that's where you make the greatest money anywhere in football, by selling players between Premier League clubs, which is exactly, if we're going all the way back, why Mascherano and Tevez got parked at West Ham in the first place. Because once you sell players within England, and this was the same 15 years ago as it is now, that's where you make the most amount of money.
That's what would worry me the most. And there's examples all over the place. I think you'll know with Ligue 1. Ouattara has gone to Bournemouth. Sulemana has also left to Southampton. And again, they're two players you'd think, maybe a Lyon or a Marseille are going to pick those up for maybe 15 to 20 million, develop them, and then sell them on for maybe 60, 70 million.
I think
so that level's been cut out as well.
What you've brought into this conversation is so profound, actually. And we have to watch that space, because I think you do have a point that this is happening even before our eyes. Having said that, though, there are players who are not taking the English shilling, as it were. Vitinha chose to stay or to go to France rather than to go to Southampton, for example.
Yeah.
How does that work? There will be a level of players who think, no, Premier League, fair enough, but I'd rather play in these leagues. So will that not even things out?
Look,
then?
These clubs, their main source, their main stream of revenue is to sell players. It's not TV money. So Bournemouth and in different clubs, Brighton as well, they can turn down now. But we've seen with Brighton, Moy Caicedo, we've seen what happened there. Brighton can turn down 70, 80, 90 million. Because they've got the TV money. They know, oh, it's okay. Whereas Braga, they cannot. They have to say, all right, we're going to have to sell them. This is our main source of income.